Hey, this is Charles Calhoun, aka the Shade Tree Pro. I'm out here with my boy Jason, a personal trainer. Hey, I'll leave this information where you can get in touch with him. You know, he's working on getting a better feel for swinging the club, and I've showed him some things. And and he's starting to get a little feel, just information, more than anything. I'm showing him how to take his knuckles down the track, and I showed him a unique way of doing it in a sense. And I'm telling you, man, he hit one just a minute ago, and it's like he thought he was Reggie Jackson or something. Oh, excuse me, that's right. He from up PA, so I got to get him a Willie Stargell or something of that. I'm a Cincinnati. Barry Bonds, look at him. Yeah, but Barry did start out with the Pirates. But look at that. But he's really getting an understanding of that because he had a little looseness at the top of his hand with his grip. I showed him the dead finger, but I didn't directly go to his I didn't go directly to his hands, because a lot of people think that, if I'm having a problems with my hands, then it's the hands. But you got to remember, it's the forearms that controls the motion that's happening with our hands. So he's got a feel for that, and you look at him. Y'all see me before. He's swinging like a machine, in a sense. But I think he's getting. Jason, what do you think? What are you feeling?
The best part about that whole explanation was here, bringing it down that track, that one
Yes.
out here, the three back here, keeping it. I think a lot of times what I would do would really just come outside of that, right off the track, right away.
Right.
And just come down. And there it is.
And there it is off of there.
Right off the end.
And then what I was showing you, in a sense, where I was telling you what I talk about my top-down philosophy, how the simplicity of understanding why you come down from the top, so you pressure the body. As I was telling him, when you come from the ground up, in a sense, then you're just turning your hips, and then it's just not a lot of room, in a sense, or whatever, for the arm to really do too much, because it's almost just whipping the body around and hoping you're catching it. And then you're constantly making compensations with your swing, in a sense, over gripping and all kinds of stuff. But now he's starting to get the feel for it, in essence. I still want to get him a little bit less movement, as you can see. Go ahead, Jason. I want to get him a little bit less movement with his lower body, in a sense, so he can drop it down in there a little bit. Now he hit that one. That was nice. And see, and every time he gets a little bit slower with his lower body, he always, he hits the ball very well, because vertical rotation, because the club goes up and down, it takes over the swing. And then when you get that vertical rotation, and then the body, y'all have heard me talk about my dip, baby, dip. That's the little shift. And then once the club is in the slot, then you can go ahead and do whatever you want with it. And I think he's doing a fantastic job. Here's down the line. And I told him about something I'm not going to explain to you all, but I told him about how to use his forearms properly. And like I say, he's a trainer. And then those forearm muscles, they're going to loosen up, and he's going to even this little wave at the top, and you don't really want to take too much out of that. He just want to get a better feeling of his grip. So we're working on it. This is our first lesson, but he's getting there. Charles Calhoun, aka the Shade Tree Pro, and always good golfing. That's what I'm talking about.